Kia ora koutou and welcome to this very special video from 3 Minute Board Games. You see, I wrote a book called 101 Board Games to Play Before You Die of Boredom, and it's coming out really soon. This book isn't just 101 board game reviews, although that by itself could be quite useful. Instead, what I did is I tried to find the fun in every single one of these games, and every game I handpicked for the book, I picked because it's both a smashing game to play and it looks great on the table. I was looking for that very modern combination of great presentation and great mechanics all in the same package. So for every game in the book, I've tried not to just talk about the game mechanics. What I've done is I've talked about how the game makes you feel when you're playing them, the dramatic moments that happen during a game, and why they're interesting and compelling games to play. I've focused on the experience of playing the game rather than talking about the nuts and bolts of them. I've also broken the book into a bunch of handy different chapters, so you can look through and figure out what games are at the right level for you. It's also a great gift to people who aren't necessarily big, heavy gamers as well, who want something a little bit lighter, because there's chapters about light games, and there's chapters about big, heavy, scary games. Now, as I've said before, 3 Minute Board Games does not do paid content. What I've been trying to do, instead of bringing on sponsors and stuff, is to do things like the book, like publish games, to help fund the channel and keep us afloat. So if you're at all interested in anything I've ever had to say about board games, consider picking up 101 Board Games to Try Before You Die of Boredom. It's available for pre-order all across the US at the moment and many other countries, and it releases in the US, I believe, on May 20, and it's going to be releasing all over the world staggered after that date, and it will be in New Zealand around about September from what I can gather. And in the interest of keeping this promo nice and short, I'm going to tap out here by showing you the 101 games visually in a slideshow. And no, I'm not going to tell you exactly what games what. You'll have to figure that out by picking up the book. A 101 board games to try before you die. You'll absolutely wish your doctor's waiting room had a copy.